The upward downward spiral to create weight loss motivation. This is one of the first techniques I use with new clients to help them create true, unstoppable motivation to lose weight. And you can do this right now. If you'll give me about 5 minutes of your time and allow yourself to imagine and go along with what I'm asking you, you're going to find that this is a very, very powerful technique. So you start by closing your eyes, and I want you to imagine it is 1 year from today. And during that year, you have not made any real decisions to change your weight. So I want you to imagine where you would be 1 year from today if you made no real decision to change your weight. Where do you think you would be at? What do you think your weight would be? How do you think you would feel physically? What mental impacts would that have of continuing that way of living, of continuing that lifestyle? And what would the impact be on your health and on your emotions? How does it feel to live another year that way? Now I want you to go 5 years into the future, 5 years from right now. And it's been 5 years where you're on the same path. You have not made a real decision to change your weight. And now you've got 5 years of consequences. And I want you to imagine where you would be physically. What do you think your weight would be? How would that lifestyle and that way of being affect your health, if at all? How would that impact you mentally, right? How would that impact your psychology and the way you think about yourself if it's 5 years from now and you're still dealing with the same struggle? How would it impact you emotionally? How does it feel to be this person, to live this way in the accumulation of this? You can allow yourself to imagine it. You don't have to exaggerate it. Just allow yourself to really, what do you believe is going to happen if you continue on the same path? Now I want you to go 10 years into the future, 10 years from today, 10 years from right now. Where do you think you'd be at physically? Right? What would your weight be at? How would that impact your health, your mobility? How would that impact your psychology, your mental state? How would you feel about yourself if it was 10 years from now and you're still on the same path? And how would it impact you emotionally? How would it feel to live the next 10 years on that path as that version of you? And now we're going to go 10 more years. So 20 years from right now, if you don't make a change, if you walk down this same path, where do you see yourself physically at, weight-wise? And now the functionality comes in. How's your body working? Right? So your health, not just your blood numbers and those things, but how's your mobility? Your ability to do simple, basic things. Has it been impacted? How does this impact your mindset? How you feel about yourself? How you think about yourself? And how does it feel? And I really want to take a moment here because now it's 20 years of living in these emotions that this lifestyle and this way of being create for you. And let yourself feel it. I know it's unpleasant, but let yourself feel it now in imagination so that you never have to experience it in reality. Okay, so open your eyes real quick. Okay, let's kind of break state, get out of that. Now let's go the other direction. Okay, this will be a lot more fun, I promise you. And thank you for doing that because I know it's not easy, but it's powerful. Now what I want you to do is I want you to imagine a year from now, but it's a completely different year because you've made a decision, a true, genuine decision to change your body, to change your health. And after 1 year on that path, where do you see yourself physically? What's your weight? How does your body feel? How does that impact how you think about yourself? The thoughts you live with day in and day out. How does it feel emotionally to have had a year like that? A year of success, a year of being on the right track and feeling good about yourself. Now let's go 5 years from right now, 5 years in the future. And it's 5 years on this path, 5 years of getting better and better at being healthier and making good decisions. And so where are you 5 years from now? Weight-wise, what's your weight? How's your body feel? How's your health, your blood numbers? How does it affect how you think about yourself, your self-image, how you define yourself as a person, your identity? How has that shifted and changed because of the decision you made to live this way? And how does it feel emotionally, day in and day out? How does it feel to live this lifestyle, to live as this version of you? Let yourself feel those feelings. And now we go 10 years from now, 10 years from today on this good path. where you're consistently working at becoming healthier and healthier. Where are you at physically? Where's your weight? And how do you feel? How's your mobility? How are your numbers? How does it feel to be this version of you for 10 years? To really cement in this identity of being a healthy person, a lean person, someone who takes and puts their health right as priority number one. And how does that feel emotionally to live as this version of you for the next 10 years? All the different things you would have done on this path that you wouldn't have done on the other one. And then finally we go 10 years beyond that, so 20 years from right now. And it's been this healthy path. Where are you at weight-wise? Where do you see your weight? Maybe it's been the same for the last 19 years. How's your health, your mobility, your ability to do basic things in 20 years? Your health numbers. Mentally, how does it feel to be this person, to have this be your identity? And how does it feel emotionally? All the emotions that you've steeped yourself in for the last 20 years because you made that decision to truly take control of your weight and your health. Okay, you can open your eyes, right? So that's the upward downward spiral. And I'm going to assume right now you got to experience both of those realities viscerally. That's the goal. And if you didn't, listen to this again. Okay, go deeper into it. Because what we're doing is we're not just knowing logically what we should do. This is a great technique to let you feel it and to feel that motivation that's going to get you on that path that you truly want to be on.